Okay, it's time for blizzard bags. We are over our days, so we're allowed 3 blizzard bags just as we have in the past. Things are a little bit different this year, so I'm going to show you how they work. Everyone, you still have access to your blizzard bag folders. If you don't, let me know and I'll make sure to share it with you again. In your Google Drive, if you go to your My Drive, you're going to look in there and you're going to see a folder with your name in it, last name, comma, first name, and then blizzard bag at the end. So it's going to look like that, Anderson, comma, Kathy, dash blizzard bags. That should be in your drive already. Now, once you're in your drive, I added all 3 days underneath one blizzard bag drive file. So we'll pretend that I'm Andy Webb. In my folder, there's blizzard bag day 1, day 2, and day 3. What you need to put in here is the assignments that you want for that day. Now, many of you are using Google Classroom and Schoology and other online resources such as Think Central, Study Island, etc., etc. So all you really need to do if you want to go in here and create a new Google Doc and call it uh, Blizzard Bag Day 1, BB Day 1, and you just put in directions. Access Google Classroom and complete Blizzard Bag 1 assignment. That is good enough. It's done. It's saved. Blizzard Bag Day 1, you've got your instructions. Another way that you could do it is you could go to the copier if you have worksheets that you want students to print out or an activity that's hard copy that you want in here. You could upload them like so. That's what Mr. Webb did last year. He had Blizzard Bag 8th grade assignment 1, study the photos of the Civil War, blah blah blah, and he has an assignment that the students can do. So either you can drop in instructions in a classroom doc or in a Google Doc based on what you're already doing in your classes, or you can just drop in a PDF with instructions for that day. Now we have 3 days that we can use, and since we are over our limit now, it'd be best to get organized and get them in ahead of time. You can use the ones from the past. They're still in here if you had them from the days past. Just make sure that you go into your folder if you had anything in there and you move them into the appropriate days, day 1, day 2, and day 3. Now the parents and students, how they'll access it, they'll just go to our website, krvs.org, scroll down a little bit. The Blizzard Bags button will be here on the left. Click on Blizzard Bags, and then they'll either choose high school or elementary. Say they're going to the high school. They don't want to download the whole thing, but they're just going to the high school. I'm going to cancel that download. And they're going to go to, let's see, Andy Webb. They're going to see his day 1, day 2, and day 3. Blizzard Bag day 1. And they're going to see his assignments that he has to do for that day. So everyone will be able to see that. And that way we're good with the state. ODE requires us to have some documentation of what we did so we can count those as days that we were in session when we were online, Blizzard Bag days. So if you have any questions, as always, let me know. I'm here to help. And happy Blizzard bagging.